Hey everybody, David Feeder here. How's it going? All right, well, today's a big day for everybody around the world and for free speech. The final judgment is in. Richard Hart has defeated the SEC in court, something no other cryptocurrency has ever done. PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex have a legal certainty almost no other coins have. Richard won for our freedom to publish and associate on the blockchain and to publish the software that empowers you to do so. And he did it with no help from the industry that I've won a victory for. It's time for all of us to take it to the next level. The coast is clear for greatness. New opportunities are now open. So yay, congratulations. That's fantastic. And there's a screenshot he posted. And right here, ordered and adjudged that judgment is hereby entered in favor of defendants. The defendants are Richard J. Schuler, aka Richard Hart, Hex, PulseChain, and PulseX. So congratulations. That's awesome. Good news. So PulseChain, Hex, and PulseX are not securities, and they're there's no fraud, and everything is totally legal. So it's wonderful. This is fantastic. Great news. Very, very exciting. So hopefully this will set a precedent for other cryptocurrencies now, and it'll pave the way. So very cool. All right, so today I wanted to do a tutorial on RPC, and that means like remote process call, or I think remote procedure call. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's RPC. And for us, what we care about is for just your MetaMask wallet. When you do a transaction in MetaMask, so if I go to metamask.io, when you do a transaction and you check your balance, or if you send Pulse to somebody, or if you stake your Hex, MetaMask wallet sends your transaction to an RPC server that's running the PulseChain software, and then it processes it and adds it to the memory pool. And then the validators go through and find the ones that are valid and then puts those in the blocks. So the RPC, so let's do a tutorial. I'm going to install MetaMask from scratch, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So metamask.io, we're just going to get MetaMask in the top right. And I'm in Firefox browser. So this is the real one here. It's got 404 users, it says. MetaMask Crypto Wallet by Dan Finley. We're going to add to Firefox. And then we add to Firefox. We say OK. All right, I'm going to agree. So I'm just going to make a throwaway wallet. Actually, I'm going to say no thanks to all the tracking. Make a simple password. Now for you at home, you would just have your Ledger or Trezor and MetaMask wallet. And we're done. All right, and everybody should have a hardware wallet. You should have a Ledger or Trezor. That's where you put your 24 seed words on, and then you can connect that to a fresh copy of MetaMask, right? So in MetaMask, let's zoom in here. So you can see in the top left, here's the network. And then when you do the drop down, PulseChain's not listed by default. PulseChain's not in here, so we have to add it ourselves. So you can add a custom one right here with this button, but the easy way to do it is we just go to pulsechain.com, which Richard just recently updated and looks awesome. This is the new pulsechain.com here. Very cool, very slick. And we're just going to scroll down, and it says add to your wallet, connect to PulseChain. We click on that, and then MetaMask pops up over here. And then it says add PulseChain. You're adding this network to MetaMask and giving it permissions. PulseChain.com. Or here's the network URL. This is what RPC is all about right here. So rpc.pulsechain.com. This is the server that lives in the cloud that Richard's running, that your MetaMask transactions go to. And we say approve. We want to connect to that. Awesome. So now when we go into MetaMask, now we're on the PulseChain network right here. Can we do this on full screen? Yeah, so now we're on PulseChain. You can see it here. So if we go back into it, and then the little settings button, and then edit, and then network name is PulseChain. Here's our default RPC URL. rpc.pulsechain.com. So this is the default public RPC that 99% of people connect to their MetaMask, and that's fine. And it works great. And I don't think it's ever had an outage that I'm aware of. And it's all good. Cool. And then if you want, for this tutorial, I'll show you how to do it for free. You can add backups and additional ones like a failover in case this one ever gets bogged down or goes offline, or if there's an outage at a data center. That's the most likely problem to happen, in my opinion, would be like in some kind of wide outage. You can add a URL RPC right here for a secondary. And Gamma, one of the developers for PulseChain, Gamma provides one for free. So his website's g4mm4.io. And then it brings you here to his PulseChain stats tracking site. And then in the top right, if you click on resources, endpoints and resources, and then right here in the middle, this RPC and WebSocket API. So this is how you can connect. And right here's the RPC URL. That's what we want. So we're just going to copy this right here. Then we go back to MetaMask. And we paste it in. So now we have a backup. It's rpc-pulsechain.g4mm4.io. And we'll just call it Gamma. And we add it. All right, cool. So now we connect the PulseChain, connecting to Gamma's server. Our balance is 0, but your balance would be here. And then you can send and receive, and you can go to hex.com and do all your stuff, right? So that's the free way to do it. Those are the two publicly available, free and open RPC servers. And then there's a third one that you can do for free. I think you have to sign up. And the third one is actually Ivan on Tech has his Morales.com, where he does all kinds of tools for blockchain developers. And then if you click on pricing on the top of his site, that's developers.morales.com/pricing. This is what Ivan on Tech's offering. So he's got a free plan, and you get 40,000 compute units per day. I'm not sure what a compute unit is. I'm assuming that's one like RPC call or request. I don't know how many MetaMask does, but for most folks, that would probably be enough just for a wallet, I'm assuming. And then he's got a pro plan per month. Actually, so this is the annual. So let's switch to monthly billing, this little checkbox here. So for $250 a month, what Morales is offering is 100 million compute units per month, 50 requests a second, and they've got 5 nodes. So now what I'm offering now, I have my own new service where I can do private RPCs, and I can make a custom URL for folks. And I'll be charging $300 a month for basically unlimited. And then what Morales has here on their site is for the business level, they're charging $750 a month for 500 million compute units and only 167 requests per second with 20 RPC nodes. So that's, $750 a month. So if we go to validatorstore.com and then click on the private RPC at the top, so this is what I'm offering is a private RPC URL just for you, MetaMask wallet, and any other custom RPC software, any wallet that supports doing this little drop down here will work, and any custom software. If you've got your own or web app, or if you're a developer, you get unlimited requests on a dedicated piece of hardware, one of the little Nooks, the validator kits. I mean, it's not little. It's Core i7 with 64 gigs of RAM and 4 terabytes solid state. So it's pretty beefy. So unlimited, no cap on it. And for the ultra low latency from my data center near New York City, it's like 7 millisecond ping to Amazon Cloud. And then this would give you like this is great to use as a backup connection if the public rpc.pulsechain ever went down, or Gamma, or Morales. This would give you another private option like to put in your MetaMask. And if you're a developer or some other service provider and you want dedicated RPC, that's totally cool too. You can use whatever software you want to connect to this. And for my services, I'm only charging $300 a month. Or if you want to do 1 year, you save $600, and it's $3,000 for 1 year. And then there's additional discounts if you're also subscribing to my cloud hosting for the validator, which is basically also runs on nodes, but those just do validators. This one is a node, and this one opens RPC, and you get a custom URL just for you. Like that's really what you're getting, is you're getting your own custom special.com that I'm going to cook up for you here that you can paste into your MetaMask, and it's just for you. So that's pretty much it. Like that's it, you know, because this is so mine kind of fits right in the middle here, but I'm actually offering unlimited until until the server's maxed out. I don't know how many millions of compute units that would be. And I think mine can definitely handle more than 167 requests per second. I don't know if the blockchain only does one block every 10 seconds, so I don't know how useful that is to go faster, but I mean, mine's really unlimited. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So if you're interested in this, if you want like a backup RPC URL, if you're paranoid like that, if you want to have extra options, I've got it. Just fill out your, only emails required really for this, to be honest. So I can reply to you, right? So we can set it up. Yeah. So just another option out there, but that's basically what RPC is. That's how your wallet connects to the blockchain, and how all web apps and wallets connect to the blockchain. This is how they talk to the validators and the nodes. So, all right, guys. So yeah, I'll see you around in the next one. Take it easy.